Hello, my name is GregTech and welcome back to our GregTech New Horizons Season 2. Now, to be honest, I totally thought today's episode was going to be episode 200. It is actually 201. I screwed that up. I'm really bad about knowing which episode I'm recording at the time. I forget all the time. But I just wanted to say thank you very much to all my viewers. It is pretty amazing that you guys have stuck with me for 200 episodes now. And we've got, who even knows how many more. We got, what, 191 to go before we beat our first season. So got a lot of playtime left. So I do plan on playing this for as long as possible. GregTech New Horizons isn't really meant to be beat. But the Stargate is a end goal. But we will see. I pretty much just like playing packs until they're no longer fun for me. So that is kind of what I do. And I just happen to record as I go about playing these packs for my own enjoyment is really what I do. But I would like to thank all my viewers, my Patreons. We have 2 more Patreons, John Tribbs, Max Diesel. Thank you very much for subscribing to my Patreon. All the help is appreciated, because I do this in my spare time. And you have noticed my schedule has been a little bit off lately. The holidays kind of screwed it up. I've been quite busy. But anyway, since got that out of the way, I would like to point out that I have moved the miner to Proteus, I think. I really kind of wanted to do Triton. Unfortunately, graphite doesn't spawn on Triton, and graphite seems to be like one of the main issues for me at the moment. For graphene, totally hit the wrong button thing. Graphite art, there it is. Yep, it only spawns on Proteus, which is a bit of a pain. But I wanted Triton because that has niobium and yttrium, so I really kind of wanted that. This vein, the niobium vein, that only spawns on Triton. So at this point, I'm sure we will get multiple void miners, but at this point, I think just the one is going to be okay because it is quite expensive. So I do have that going, and we can actually look at the ores that are coming in. And ilmenite, I think that was, nope, we're getting ilmenite as well. Ilmenite, bauxite, graphite. Look at that. Look at all that graphite. Awesome. But a lot of this stuff I need to figure out what I'm going to do with it. Now, we could fully process this stuff down. We wanted, like, send the copper through a crusher and a macerator and a thermal centrifuge. But you know what? I think I'm just going to throw it in. Like, throw it in the... Ooh, plutonium was not the one I wanted. I'm going to need that, actually. Just smelt the ore directly into copper ingots, and then the copper goes into a chest. I think that's probably what I'm going to do. I would like to process most of this stuff as it comes in and turn it into usable items. I don't particularly want just ores sitting in the A system. Or I could, I don't know. I'm going to have to figure out how I want to go about doing this. We could set up AE drives to store all these ores. Obviously, if you get into the really big drives, drive, is it disk? What are they called? Disk. Storage cell, not drive. Not stro. Storage, nope. There we go, storage cell. Yeah, once we start getting into like the really big ones, we can just store so much power. We can store so much things. Where are the, oh, they're probably, what is it, extra cells? Is it extra cells that's in the back? I don't remember. Yeah, there they are. There we go. 16 million bytes. So that is quite a lot, but I don't know if I want to do that. I was thinking I kind of want to expand kind of like this, all my storage super chests and stuff. Because these actually do have a void function on them if I want to do that. So I could just have the void miner running permanently, and we'll get to a point where we have like hundreds of thousands of ores and it'll just be voided. I don't know. I'm going to have to think about how I want to deal with this, but this is really going to quickly fill up our RA system. Like, do I just want to send a whole bunch of this stuff to... It's melted like silver? Should I just turn that directly into silver ingots? I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. But graphite we need to... I actually... Do I have a... Yes, I do actually have a... one of these, yeah. So we'll send that in there. Turn that all. The only thing is, I'm like, we might have to really speed up these machines to keep up with the void miner. But I do want graphite to be taken care of. Although I should, you know what? I think before I do that, I need to sort this out. Yeah, let's do that. That is a thing. I might actually, instead of progressing, I might actually do some random stuff around the base, to be honest. There is lots of little things I want to do. One is sort all this insanity underneath here. This just doesn't work anymore. Okay, so I have broken down everything. Except for this, apparently. Forgot about that one. And I think what I want to do, maybe this, I don't know. I think this will be probably the easiest way. I'm still kind of like deciding if I really want to be physically placing each crushed ore in here. I don't know. The thermal. Let's see, we have. I do have room for like 4 more or 3 more. Yeah, I could put like 4 more stocking input buses on this actually. So I do have quite a few. I will, what I'm thinking actually, now that I'm like saying this, I'm like, we could probably, I was debating just processing all this stuff down, but I don't know if that's even worth it, to be honest. A lot of this stuff, I may just, like, we'll directly smelt that, but like, I don't know, I could probably just void that stuff at this point in the pack. We don't really need it. The gallium, we can even start getting from Triton. Yeah. So, like, the bauxite I was using, we don't need it for titanium anymore, because look, there's our titanium. And gallium, we don't really need it. So I'm like, I can probably just void those. We'll just smelt that. Vanadium I actually do need, but like vanadium magnetite or whatever, I'll probably just smelt it directly. So I'm thinking I'm probably, yeah, I've just kind of convinced myself. We'll probably set just the stuff that I want. In each of these things. Like I definitely want graphite, and then I'll just kind of go through every single one and manually place it until we, I've got it sorted. I think that's what I'm going to do. Most of these are already stocked from just plain... Yeah, I already have graphite in there, so I don't have to worry about that. It's after it's purified, though. Now I need to start setting this stuff up. So... And I do remember this thermal was a bit funny with All the stuff had to be on the bottom casing, yeah. Energy hatch, main hatch, muffler hatch, all has to be on the bottom. We'll do that. I'm going to take that crushed rare earth out, because I don't know if we'll need that. Also, that is pretty loud. Let me turn that down a little bit. Yeah, I think that's still kind of loud. Is it? Wrong one. Blocks. I can't remember. Here, let's just like turn that all the way down, just while I'm over here. There we go. That's a bit better. I could barely hear myself talk. So, yeah, I think I'll just put what we need directly in there. You just double check what. Also, that's a pretty funny graphical glitch. You can see through them. There is nothing popping up here. I moved these all up here to get them out of the way, but... yeah, so I'll probably... I think that works. Are we... oh. That's why. I was like, why isn't it popping up that we have it? So there we go. That's cool, I think. Alright, and then I'll continue going through that. Now, the ores that oh, yeah. See, look how full we filled up the thing already. I have shut this off because I was just getting so much so quickly. I'm thinking I may do... I don't even think we're going to be able... If I put a better gas in that void miner, there is no way that Macerator is going to keep up with all this stuff. What happens if we... the other option would be just to do a massive wall of chests, which is actually... we did that in our first season. It was actually pretty cool. And the even cooler bit now is that these super chests can void. So when they fill up, you can set them to like void the overflow, which is absolutely amazing. I was thinking about the diamonds, putting them in a 4-slot drawer, because I'm like, I don't want to have to take up 4 like slots and chests or whatever. So I might do both. I kind of wanted to get rid of all these drawers, but I don't know. Some things just are a bit better. All right. I may also... I don't know, this isn't really big enough for what I'm kind of wanting, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. I could... do, like... we could build out that way, actually. But I'm thinking I want to turn this into a subnet instead of doing it the way we're doing. I think that would be better. So, instead of having... like, because if we do 100 drawers or something like that, that's going to be a pain to continually increasing the channels. But if I do it into a subnet instead... yeah, I think I'll do that. So I need... isn't it like a storage bus on a... isn't that how you do it? A thing with a controller. And then quartz... quartz fiber to power it. I also need to fix... I can never remember if it's the charge one or this one. There's a clash, a conflict in one of those. Okay, so what we're gonna do... and also, while we're messing with this... that is... right, that's fertilizer. Alright, I'm just going to disconnect this one at the moment, and then we'll figure out how am I going to do this. Alright, so we'll get rid of this. And then also, by the way, it is kind of annoying trying to hover and break these. You know what? We're just going to do it this way. Trying to shift and hit space at the same time, like, it just doesn't... It's so awkward. Like, just doesn't work well. Alright, so about, like... I guess, like, here... And then this way I can branch off much, much easier. Might need more. I'm probably going to have to redesign this again as well. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. But let's do... I guess that, and then onto that. Then that. Is that right? Yeah. Like, this is going to be on a separate network, then that doesn't go through that. That's right. I'm going to do that. Now, instead of having a P2P on there, it's just... I'm kind of just replaced it with a storage bus, so the channel, it's still one-to-one channel, so that should be fine. I guess, yeah, direct. You want input and output. And that, there we go, that should be that. We should see the stuff if I did it correctly. So 3000 palladium. Yeah, I can see they're already on there. Yeah. All right, cool. So that is a subnetwork. We're no longer doing the P2P back to the base. It just makes it much, much easier because now I can, you know, expand this way, that way, and then I can, you know, do sub-networky type things. And we shouldn't have an issue pulling that stuff out and putting it back in. Yes, no, yeah. Didn't seem to have a problem. I should probably put the maybe priority up, right? To do that, but all right, cool. So that's what I think I'm going to do, and I may even rearrange this a little bit. I just need to kind of look at it for 5 minutes. That I just realized as I am doing this, the subnetwork is going to be a bit of a pain. Once the stuff goes in there, it's fine, but I have noticed export buses aren't really working with the subnetwork, which is a pretty big pain. And it's because, like, it's a storage bus, so it's not like it would only go into here if it's entering the A system. So the export bus, it's like it's not moving the stuff because it's, yeah, it's not it doesn't work through a storage bus. So that is a bit of a pain. I may do, how do I want to, man, that is a that is a very large pain. I might temporarily hook this up to maybe that. I don't know if I have a, I don't know if I have an extra channel, actually. We are pretty tight over here. I have one channel, actually. So maybe I can get around that. It's basically until I can just... I don't need the export bus to be there forever. It's just until I can get the stuff in it that was already in the A system. I want to clear that out. It's the 18,000. So yeah, I guess I'm just going to have to do a bit kind of like a funny workaround here. Or, since these keep the items, just move the actual chest. Does it give me sickness? I could just do that, actually. It does give me sickness. Alright, that is a bit of a pain. Alright, I guess we'll do... I just need to hook it up to like this. I don't know. I'm just kind of, at the moment, playing by ear. Also, I don't know if... Yeah, that sickness is annoying. I mean, I have Terror Wart, but it's not... It's still a pain. So we should see it fill up, since it's connected directly to the A system here. Come on, you should have an extra channel there. Yeah, alright, there it goes. So I'll probably fill it up and then move it, but man, that is a pain. Maybe I'll do something a little different, I think, maybe. Maybe I'll just run this cable over. But alright, so that's kind of what I'm thinking, and I'll just do this. I'm also don't know if I like this setup, or I'm thinking maybe actually do rows, like 1, 2, 3, 4. Because the channels, like obviously the 8 channels. Maybe even have like a split in between the 8. Like do that, and then do it on the other side as well. I'm just kind of thinking out loud here. I think this might look cooler. And then as you kind of like walk, you can like walk down the center and you'll just have like row after row of that. I don't know. I think that'd be kind of cool. But my main priority at the moment is just emptying out all this stuff and getting all the ores and stuff automated. How I want to do that. Now really quick, let's look under here. Like I said, I've got rid of everything and I basically just have stocking buses on everything, and then it outputs directly into the A system. So this just outputs all the stone dust, the regular dust, and the purified crushed, and then it goes either in here, the purified graphite, or it goes in here, purified diamond ore. And then I will just add them. I'm basically just going through every single ore in my A system and just kind of doing it annually. And then this goes directly into the A system, and then I am ore dictionary filtering the crushed, centrifuged stuff that we get from that to go into there. I didn't do it directly over because you do get other dusts and stuff from that, the secondary output. So that is kind of what I'm thinking over here. And hopefully with everything that I'm not necessarily keeping and stuff I am totally going to the wrong place for. Where am I trying to go? Right here. I do need to sort this stuff out as well. Like galena and lead. Wait, why is galena there? We don't smell galena, do we? Oh yeah, we do. That turns into lead. Like, we're not going to be getting this stuff anymore, really. Because we are now digging up only the ore. So we're not digging up all this crushed stuff and small ores and all that stuff. So, again, it's just going to take me some time. I'm not going to do that before the end of this episode. I just kind of wanted to see. And then the copper that it's producing is just going into a super chest. So that is that. The next thing I want to do is finally get this upgraded. Now that my main power line has been extended, I want to finally get this upgraded to... no, what do I want to do? Probably gonna do... This is easier if I do that, right? Or does it have to be on this side? I don't remember the exact... maybe it needs to be on the outside. Is that why? That might be why I placed it there in the first place. Yeah. Uh-oh, here we go. Didn't we have this issue the first time we placed it? And pretty sure I will lose those seeds. Uh-oh, that's bad. I should have taken those seeds out before I messed with the thing. Oh, no. I know. I have to upgrade the glass. That is ZPM glass I need now. That's right. So we have rhodium plated glass. Do I have... I don't think I have done the ZPM glass, have we? Borosilicate. Yeah, no, that's... Oh, maybe we don't. Do we not have to... Hold on. Didn't we need to... What's the industrial greenhouse? Normal crops. I see 2 crops. Need glass every tier past. Of course, it's like cut off. I feel like I need to upgrade the glass, if I remember. Well, we're going to need it anyway. Let's go ahead and make the borosilicate glass, and I will replace it, and we'll see what happens. I think it's osmium? Nope. Iridium. Borosilicate that, and actually, nope. That. Do I have iridium? Don't have. I would have had iridium by now, but apparently I didn't. Alright, I also think I'm going to move my blast furnace. Finally get that moved out of the way. So, iridium. And this. Now, question is, can I actually do that in that thing? I do have better power over here, but that fluid solidifier is not strong enough. I could do a ZPM one. ZPM fluid solidifier. That would probably be easier, and it would let me skip. I mean, it's just 2 pumps. It's not really not that bad. Oh, except I can't craft that glass up. LUV it is. And just gone ahead and replaced it with the LUV, but I did have to do a transformer. Actually, I could have just gone out of there, couldn't I? That was a bit silly. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I could have just run a cable that way and up there. But I already had I had an extra transformer. Yeah, I probably should just switch that, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like... Because it's kind of pointless to use 2 when I actually don't need to. I just saw the ZPM and I was like, oh yeah, we'll do that. So what I can actually do is just run that. And we'll run it this way, because this is getting a bit scary over here, because we're so close to the other power. Alright, so we'll do that. Then we will spray paint. There. Alright, cool. Yeah, this is definitely like, look at that, like four different voltages in 4 spaces. That's actually pretty cool. But, okay, we got the glass. Let's see if this actually... if this forms. I'll be sad if it didn't. Because I definitely have stuff in there I don't want to lose. Although it's not the end of the world. I do have the data orbs with the stuff on them, so I could just redo them. And I still need to... Should I work on getting 31, like, full... I have 2331. I could work on the growth and get them even faster, actually. Alright, there we go. Yeah, so I did need to do that. Now, the cool thing about this, though, is... we'd now have 16 slots instead of 4, which that is pretty amazing. So I will actually, we move this back now that I figured out it was the glass. That doesn't look like it wants to. No, it definitely needs to be on the outside. It can't be underneath. Oh well. Not the end of the world. Where is my signalum? Alright, so we'll do that. And then that, and then I will replace this. Just connect it directly to the line. All right, cool. So that is that. We fixed our farm, finally got that done. I've got the ores we're working on, and I do want to fix. I guess I'll put the thing there. I do kind of want to sort out the chest situation. I don't like the exact layout. I want to make it look a bit nicer, and then I can just keep extending it that way. It's kind of the plan. CPM to LEV. All right, cool. And then yeah, we'll run this line. Okay, so I didn't get a whole lot done this episode, unfortunately, because a lot of the stuff takes time, and I have been quite busy in real life. Not that this is a real life, but you know, actual real life stuff. But I definitely am open to suggestions of what you want me to like clean up the base and stuff. There's a lot of things I want to get going. I really just want to take some time, a couple episodes, and I want to get all this stuff cleaned up. I don't need, like, I want to get this all replaced by like multi-blocks and all that stuff. So lots of different things here, and I want to get this moved, so lots of different things I want to do, but it's just going to take me some time, a couple episodes to get this sorted. But if there's anything you're like, why don't you replace this with this kind of thing, definitely let me know. But other than that, yeah, we'll work in between episodes and see what I can do by the next episode. So anyway, that's going to be for today. So thanks for watching. Have a good one.